All right, trying to get it set up, guys. Shout out to Infinity Gemini. She's got some good things to say. I'm 100% agreeing with her. Lego. There's her channel, Infinity Gemini. This video, this content is for educational purposes. What's up, original one, real one? We're going to listen to what this lady has to say. She is so smart. Let me rewind it back to there. Are we ready?
What's happening? Come on in, everybody. Kick back and let me lace you up with a little tea or something. Let's talk about it, all right? And welcome to my channel. I hope you like this. Let's get down. Well, what's happening? What's happening, everybody? Anybody woke out there? I know it's a lot of people out there around the world that's probably up, different time zones and things of that nature. I'm in Central Standard Time. Right now it's about 4 in the morning. So as you can tell, I could not sleep. So I thought I'd just go ahead and go live just in case there's somebody up like me in my time zone, and definitely without, because somewhere it's already daytime, I'm sure. Anyways, I want to address some things about Chrisean Rock. And of course, everyone's been talking about Save Junior, advocating for Junior. I am one, definitely advocating for Junior. But I've been thinking about it, brainstorming about it, and I thought about, we already know that Junior has allegedly developmental issues, right? But I want to talk about the reason why. And I wanted to look into the possible reasons why Chrisean Rock treats this adorable baby the way she does, with zero shame in front of the camera for people all over the world to see when she goes live. I wanted to, try to understand her mindset as a mother, because she is the main reason why Junior has his alleged developmental issues. And I say that because, of course, she's in denial. Junior's mother is in denial. She comes off extremely delusional all the time. And the scary thing about it is that her followers, her fans, or whatever you want to call it, they are just as delusional as she is. And I say it's scary because if they are as delusional as she is, then what does that say for their kids, if they have any, and how they raise their kids and what they do to their kids. So that means most likely there is a big possibility that there are a lot of kids out there that have been treated like Junior, if not worse. If her followers are okay and choose to overlook how she treats her own child because they are so infatuated with her. And there has to be a reason for them to be infatuated with her, meaning they have to relate to how she is. And for them to relate to how she is, that means they agree with how she is.
Let me add
And
to
they're
this. They see themselves in her, which means they do what she does, and they too don't want to be criticized.
okay with it. They don't see any problem with it. Chrisean acts as though she didn't have anything to do with Junior's condition. You know, she acts as though she had nothing to do with his condition and that he is perfectly fine. Without a shadow of a doubt. In her mind now, in her mind, she comes off as if she truly believes he's perfectly fine. Now, I will say this. Junior does show different, I'm trying to find the right words, guys. I'm sorry. It's been on a long night up until this morning. But anyways, he does show that he fights very hard from within to act as a child without any problems. You know, I've seen videos of Junior where his eyes aren't all over the place, you know, but yet she will still put her hands all in his face. And he smiles. He acknowledges things. If you pay very close attention to some of the videos, and I don't know if any of y'all out there have looked at a lot of videos of Junior. I have, you know, especially last night up until this morning. I mean, I have been doing some serious trolling. I have been doing some serious trolling. I have been doing some research because I seriously want to understand the root and the reasoning behind how a woman, young or not, she's still a woman, 25 years old. I understand her birthday is in March. She will be 26. She's getting closer and closer to age 30. Okay, so
Hey, royalty.
over time, you're going to start waking up and growing up and maturing in your mind, especially as a woman, because women mature faster than men, that's for sure. But sometimes when you have some type of mental block, that's not always the case. And I could already tell, and I know all of y'all out there could already tell, there is some type of mental block when it comes to Chrisean. So I was doing research trying to figure out what could it possibly be going on with her in her mind, in her mental, to cause her to treat this baby the way she does, and just feel like it's no problem with it. Just, hey, y'all think it's a problem, but I don't see that it's a problem. It's something wrong with all of you guys, but it's damn sure nothing wrong with me, and it's damn sure nothing wrong with my baby. So for someone to have that level of delusion, of course, it is the mental going on. So I have some information that I'm going to go over, but first I want to address the fact that
yes, she did say that, Royalty.
She continued to deny and lie about not drinking when she was pregnant with Junior. Anybody out there that hasn't seen this, or if you're new to Chrisean's story,
And let me add while I'm thinking about it, the Chriseanimals, where I tapped into StreamYard and went up on the panel, they said Chrisean is their queen.
Hi, pretty kitty. How you doing? Thank you guys for showing up. I'm glad to see somebody's up with me. I thought I would be the only one. I know. Look, I know we probably won't have many in this live. I get that. Like I said, I'm Central Standard Time, so therefore everybody sleep. It's cold, snow outside, or ice, or whatever the hell is out there. That's going on. And if anybody doesn't know, any type of petty ice, snowish looking stuff going on, they go into panic mode. I have stayed, I should say, in Minnesota for like 6 months, and I'm like, now what y'all are all going crazy about out here, what this little crap that's falling, and nothing compared to what's going on in Minnesota and any other places that have like knee-deep snow. But anyway, that's something else. But yeah, back to Chrisean. It's just, it boggles my mind that she just continues to lie and deny that she had anything to do with June's condition and that she never drank. So let's take a look at this video, and it's just check this out. Now, you can tell she's pregnant. Let's check it out, y'all. Ladies, let me see who really can flow out in real life. Let me see who really can flow out in real life. Do y'all see how big her belly is?
Mm-hmm.
She looks like she's about, I would say, well, she looks like she's about 7 months.
I was getting ready to say 7 months.
In this video.
At least.
And I don't know if anybody's familiar with Glorilla. You see that she's on stage with Glorilla because
we do.
At some
Shame
point in
on
time,
you.
her and Glorilla were, pretty cool, but Glorilla didn't like that she used substances like alcohol and smoking while she was pregnant. I found that to be strange because she was right there on stage with you and you didn't say anything, but I guess she was more so like, hey, I gotta, protect my image and do what I'm supposed to do as an artist.
But standing there beside a pregnant woman drinking
this grown woman
affects your
what
image.
She's doing, knowing that she shouldn't be doing it. So, all right. Ladies, one more time. What you say? It's looking. Wait. Ladies, sing this to me. Fall in love every time. Where my smoke is at, this motherfucker All right. So you see what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I want to show y'all one more thing that she was doing. Well, let's put it like this. Let me show you how she tried to lie and deny that she didn't drink while she was pregnant. I know plenty of y'all have.
Don't forget she fell off stage too.
Seen this.
In your face,
that's just the word of God. You should just have God forgiving your heart.
That was a weak forgiving. That was a weak apology. I shouldn't even have to apologize to you because we all was drinking, even you, with the baby and stuff.
Why are you lying? Now you go.
You see? You see? Just lying. She's telling Tasiki. Well, she's saying to her sister, Tasiki, why are you lying? Why are you lying? But she knows damn well the only person lying at that table is her.
Mm-hmm.
She acts like nobody has ever seen. Bitch, you put it out there. You put it out there. So how can you say that you wasn't drinking with this footage, all types of footage showing that you were drinking while you were pregnant? Everybody knows you've been on people's shows, podcasts, interviews, pregnant and drinking. So how the hell can you sit your damn ass there and tell your sister that she's a liar when you know damn well see that's that narcissistic shit. That's that narcissistic shit at its highest. I'm sorry. But meanwhile, the only person that suffers is Junior. Now, I wanted to look into, a person that uses alcohol while they're pregnant. And you guys, I hope you guys can read this or see it. I wanted to find out why, okay? So this says the decision to consume alcohol and illicit drugs during pregnancy can stem from a complex interplay of mental health issues. Okay, so there it is right there. Mental health issues, personal circumstances, and environment factors. Here are several potential mental states or conditions that might contribute to such behavior. Substance use disorder. We already know that she used drugs. What Percocet, it's been said allegedly that she has used. Mm-hmm. We already know she drank alcohol. Mm-hmm. Allegedly, she's used cocaine. We've heard that as well. Mm-hmm. While she was pregnant now. Yep. So that could be a factor. Mental health disorder conditions such as depression, anxiety disorder, or bipolar disorder can lead individuals to self-medicate with substances. Now, Pretty Kitty, you said that, right? You said it. So you were right on it. The overwhelming nature of these disorders may drive women to seek temporary relief through alcohol or drugs. Trauma or PTSD, I don't know about that one for her. It could be, I don't know her life I don't know her life journey like that. Lack of awareness. Some women may not fully understand the risk associated with substance use during pregnancy due to lack of education or exposure to information on the subject. Coping mechanisms. That could be something that she has a problem with. Life stressors, such as, well, it's not financial, but definitely relationship issues as far as it didn't work out that, she had the baby and tried to put him on Blueface as the father, and that didn't work out. So I believe that has a lot to do with why she treats Junior the way she does, and a lot of people do. Or lack of support system. She's had that with, sisters, and she just blew that up. May lead a pregnant woman to use substance as unhealthy coping strategy. Culture, environment. I don't think that's a thing with her. Denial or minimization. Some women may be in denial about their pregnancy or impact. Oh, I can't see because I have y'all here. Such as believe that it won't affect them or their baby. That she was like that when she was pregnant. She really didn't believe that it would affect her baby. But at the same time, I think in the back of her mind, she had a pretty good idea that it would. I believe she was doing it to try to terminate the pregnancy.
That part.
I really do. So then I wanted to go off into Chrisean's mental state. Okay, what could possibly be going on with her mental, or the cause of her mental? Whatever the case may be. Now we already know that she stays in denial. She's a mother may not fully acknowledge or accept that her child has developmental delays, possibly due to lack of understanding or fear of implications. Oh, I'm glad that's number one, because that's damn sure her. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Overwhelm or stress. High levels of stress, anxiety, or feeling overwhelmed by personal circumstances. Again, financial. We know financial wasn't a problem in the past. It could, allegedly it is at this time. But we can't say, it was in the past just because she's been treating Junior the way she's still treating him. So, but yes, again, relationship issues can lead to neglect. A mother struggling to cope with her own challenges may be less able to attend to her child's needs. Again, mental health issues, lack of education or awareness. Yeah, she's a first-time mom. She's young. That could be a big part. We know the substance abuse, attachment issues. A mother with unresolved attachment issues or trauma may struggle to form a strong bond with her child, affecting her responsiveness to the child's needs. Now, it has been said that, she does have attachment issues. Previous trauma. Now, this is the main one that I felt as though plays a big part in why Chrisean acts the way she does. Hearing a little bit about her background and her family, issues. If a mother experienced trauma or neglect in her own childhood, it might impact her ability to nurture and care for her child. Now, we already know that her mother wasn't present in her life while she was growing up. So I believe that, that plays a very, very big part in why she acts the way she does towards Junior. And it's not just her. I'm pretty sure many women out there that has experienced that. I'm sure that affects them, and to where they do the same thing to their children. So she's not the only one. I'm not saying that she's the only one, and I'm not trying to bash her or exploit her. Like she's just trying to be that way. People have mental issues to where this is just how they behave and they react. You know what I'm saying? She doesn't have to, but she does, Another part, a mother might fear being judged by others or feel stigmatized if she acknowledges her child's developmental delays, which could lead her to avoid seeking help. Okay? Conflicts or issues in the parent's partner relationship. Again, the alleged baby father that she likes to wish upon or probably choose to believe as well, just as much as she believes that Junior doesn't have developmental issues. She I think she's convinced herself that Blueface is a father and she doesn't, care what the truth is. But anyway, again, a part of her delusion, may consume emotional resources, resulting in an inability to focus on the child's needs, low efficiency or efficacy. Self-efficacy. A mother may feel incapable of handling the situation, leading to feeling of helplessness and resignation, which can manifest as neglect. A mother might compare her child to others, and I believe she did compare her child to her sister Chastity's baby when she had Luella, when Chastity was in jail. I said it in one of my past videos or previous videos. She paid more attention to her niece, Luella, than she did Junior. Because I know she was like, in her mind, while I wish my child could function like this and do this, Luella is adorable, pretty kitty. She is. Oh, that baby is so adorable and cute. Oh my goodness, I love that baby. She is so good. I wish Chastity would show her more online.
Me too.
Oh man, that is a beautiful baby girl. So yeah, so I just want to look into, reasons why she could, be this way towards her own.
Let me just say, me personally, I think it's selfishness, hatefulness, clout driven at this point. I do not think she wanted to have the baby. I think once she found out it was too late to have an abortion, she did everything she could, like somebody said here in the chat, to make the baby be stillborn. So that's my opinion on it. What's up, Appalachian girl? Hey, Chris Johnson. I said what I said and loving my life. Love my life. Yeah, girl, got me a channel, honey. And you know what my channel is for? Hating Chrisean.
Child, I was just trying to find some type of understanding or some type, also, I wanted to talk about how, it's been said, but also obvious, when we see Junior, that he's malnutrition. And I've heard that his teeth are rotten. I haven't seen his teeth. Have any of y'all seen Junior's teeth on a video or a picture? Have y'all seen his teeth to see that his teeth are rotten? Let me know in the chat, yes or no, if you have. If you've seen that, if you've noticed Junior's teeth to be rotten. I haven't noticed that or seen that yet. But I have, noticed that he is very much malnutrition. I mean, you can see it here.
Well, I would guess if she can't even keep the child's butt clean so that he doesn't get a rash, she's certainly not going to brush his teeth. So that's not going to surprise me.
He's very frail. No? Okay. So I looked that up as well. As far as the malnutrition goes, can contribute to dental problems. So if his teeth are rotten, being malnutrition plays a part in that happening, to his teeth, bless his heart, including the development of, there is development of rotten teeth. Here are a few ways in which malnutrition can impact dental health. Lack of essential nutrients such as calcium, vitamin D, vitamin C, and other vitamins and minerals can weaken the teeth and gums. Calcium and vitamin D are particularly important for the development and strength of teeth, while vitamin C is crucial for gum health. And I'm not going to go through all of this. You guys can do your own research and look it up as well. I just looked it up, just to get an idea of, the reason behind certain things. Also, him being sick, that, here we go, weakened immune system. Malnutrition can compromise the immune system. These are the type of things that, Chrisean should be looking up. damn, she has her iPad or laptop or whatever she was showing that she used for the live. Look things up. Take the time to look things up. She tries to say, "I'm a new mom. Help me," or educate me. Educate yourself. You know to educate yourself on everything else. I mean, that you don't want to find out about when you want to lie. You'll look up some shit and can't remember what it was that you read or didn't understand it, and then try to feed it to us out here, and you can't even get it out right because you're just damn lying. Picked up some bit pieces and parts, and you can't even remember because you're just damn lying. So look it up to help yourself. Damn, looking up stuff and get a little bit pieces of, oh, he got a flu shot and it gives you the flu, and oh, girl, please, So, anyways, but yeah. All of these things.
Oh, just let y'all know, when this is over with, I'm going to play the whole clip of the alleged shaking of Junior.
I looked into when it came to Chrisean and what could possibly be the reason behind, her mindset, and how she could treat her own child that way. I was just very curious on what type of mental state a mind of a mother would cause her to act this way towards her own child. Let me see. What did you say, Pretty Katie? Let me put you up here. Says she doesn't care. She is too lazy. Junior is an inconvenience to her unless she thinks she can trap. Oh, yes. You are absolutely correct about that. Yeah, we definitely know that. You are absolutely correct about that.
Demonic.
But abusing Juniors is going to bring him to, bring Blueface to her either. I mean, duh. Come on now. That's just really making him not like you or want to be around you. So, yeah. And if he has nothing to do with her allegedly abusing Junior, then she's just sick. She's sick, and she needs to get help for herself before she does something to land her butt in jail by causing that baby to no longer be here.
She needs to be in jail now.
That's true too. Yes, she is young and dumb and thinks she knows everything. I'm very familiar with that. I have a 15-year-old daughter that, oh my God, she reminds me, unfortunately, so much like Chrisean Rock. And I tell her, I say, you remind me of Chrisean Rock, and I hope you don't grow up to be anything like her in the future. It's scary. It is very scary. And my daughter does have, mental issues as far as she has ADHD. She has she's oppositional defiant. She has oppositional defiant disorder. I don't know if anyone's heard about that. Yeah. And dysfunctional mood disorder. So it's something to deal with for a mother that's
Chris, do you know who has it? And I'll find it.
Hands-on, that's not an active mother or a mother that has any type of substance abuse, which of course I definitely don't at all. But it's just the cards that was dealt to me with her. I also have an older daughter, and she's perfectly well. I don't want to put it like that, but she doesn't have the issues at all. So just put it like that, But yeah. So just being a little transparent, letting y'all know, a little bit about my behind the scenes, and I know things that can be wrong or be not wrong, but be a reason. Could be a reason. But if you hang in there, and let your child know that you love them, it's not easy. Let me see. What do you think? Wow, I'm glad you have educated yourself so you can stay a step ahead. Exactly. Have to. Because the thing about it is, I fear for people to take advantage of her when she gets older. When you think you know everything and you don't, and you're trusting and you believe, everybody that's nice to you are your friends, that type of thing is really scary, because I try to tell her all the time, the world is not unicorns and rainbows. You have to be aware and watch how people move, and be very careful. It's sad you have to be that way, but I try to tell her. So it's a work in progress, pretty kitty. It really is. But I'm hanging in there in the fight. All right. So, but yeah, what I definitely do not like, about what Chrisean does is, like, abusing this baby. It's been said also that she hits him. It's been reported. People have called, Sean Davy Way's live person called in and said, how she's been hitting him, and she's hit him when she gets frustrated. And it just made me think, look at this picture. I'm sure you can see that knot on his head, plain as day. Now, I don't know if that's from her hitting him, or is it from him falling somewhere while she wasn't paying attention, of course, and got that knot on his head. But it's definitely a knot. And you can see it right there in the center of his forehead.
Yep.
Right there in the center of his forehead. You can tell. And then the neglect speaks so loud within this picture by itself. Not only you see the knot on his forehead, you also see that he is very frail. Look at his arms, how skinny he is. And then his hair. I mean, his hair looked like it hasn't been combed in months. Okay?
So she's not brushing his teeth.
But she makes sure that she gets her weave, or she'll get her wig, or whatever she
nails.
Needs to glamorize herself.
She's got her nails
whatever
done.
Nice clothes. I mean, she makes sure that she looks presentable. But why does Junior have to look like this? And then why did it take for people to talk about you and how you've been treating Junior for you to finally start dressing him up to look like he's loved? She just recently started dressing him to make him look like he's loved. You said you pray he gets saved soon. Yes, I do too. Yes, you hit the nail on the head, because I pray the exact thing, that he gets saved soon. And I'm also afraid for his life, but we have to know that it's in God's hands. At the end of the day, nobody really has control over what she does but herself. We can only hope and pray for Junior, and with everybody, aware of it, I'm pretty sure all the prayers for Junior, it's gonna help him be okay. I think he's gonna be. I really believe he's gonna be okay. There's a lot of prayers going up for Junior. There's a lot of prayers going up for Junior. There's a lot of people out there that's praying for this baby. So I believe, I know God's hearing everyone. So he's watching. It just may turn out that she'll be destroyed before he will, So,
yes, God, please.
All we can do, time will tell. Time will tell. I don't blame you, pretty kitty. I do too. So, I'm going to show another picture here. If anybody's ever seen this picture. Look at his eyes, his red puffy eyes. I don't think that's from, I don't believe that's from her striking him. It could be, but I believe that his eye is like that because he cries so much, But at the same time, that's at the top of the eyelid, so it could be a nice little slap in the face.
Yep, that's what I think.
Redness of the eye, it could be. Never know. It could be. So again, God's watching whatever she's doing. She's trying to fool everybody, but she can't fool him. That's for sure. Can't fool God. Another thing that I noticed about Junior is that he's always clasping his hands together. Have y'all noticed that? Ever since he was this small, and he still does it now, he's always clasping his hands together. And I noticed that Chrisean, on the lives when she has him in her hands or in her arms, she tries to, she fiddles with his hands. A lot of people notice that she, messes with his face to keep his eyes straightened out and all that, and, make him, stop gazing off or whatever for too long. But she also messes with his hands a lot too. So she is aware of things, and her body language and the things that her actions and what she does tells everything. So that's why I said Chrisean Jr., he will always expose the truth because he's going to do things to make her react and try to correct it in front of the line because she's too dumb to even realize that actions speak louder than words. Junior don't have to be able to talk. We can see. That's all the exposure that we need. That tells the truth right there. Every time she's trying to fix something on the line to make it look okay, but you're steady doing things. You're steady doing things. That's drawing attention to where we can see what's really going on. So, I saw this and I looked at this and I said, look, he's been doing this ever since he was a baby. Now watch this video. Check this video out where he's doing the same thing and Chrisean is going to steady try to fix what's going on. Let me see if this is the one.
That's funny. I was just letting a baby cry. Sometimes you need to cry. I'm tired of keep picking up every time from Jericho saw him this and I'm sure you feel me? I think he's alright. And the old head thinking y'all can turn into the fucking homeless. Sucks for you.
Okay, that's not the one I was talking about, but did you notice, how frustrated? Notice how frustrated she is. She looks like she's actually high on something on this video. As a matter of fact, she was already frustrated. He's still little bitty something. Already frustrated, irritated. How you gonna say you get tired of picking him up every time he cries? That's your baby. You pick him up. Yes, you pick him up every time he cries. You don't know what he needs. You don't know what he wants. He's wanting to bond with you and know that his mother is around. So what? Pick him up. Find out what he might need or want. Do something. That's being a damn mother. Babies cry. That's being a mother. The hell are you talking about, idiot? So anyway, but this is the video I want to tell you. I want to show you guys about when it comes to Junior clasping his hands all the time. So check this one out.
What'd you get here? Other than that, Liza in the chat.
You can't see his hands yet.
got ass, guy. I can't wait to get these pants tailored. I took these from FK. That's the whole kid. Let me get that up off you. You only got to wear it one time. Let me see your face.
Pulling his hands apart, always wiping his damn face.
Look at her. You see how she quick to adjust his hands, and what is with the putting her hands all in his face all the time? You can tell that she irritates him. He's trying to check out the scene. He's aware. He's trying to see what's going on, and she's steady, messing with his face, moving his hand. Let him be. Like,
exactly.
You can see that she
free Junior, free him.
Always trying to adjust him to make him look okay for the public. If you don't like how he acts, then what the hell are you putting him on live for? Stop putting him on live, dumbass. That way he won't have to go through you putting your nasty hands all in his face because she stay playing with her damn nose. Poor baby probably got snot boogers all up around his doggone eyeballs and cheeks and everywhere else. Like,
in his hair.
Can you stay out of his face? It's annoying to me. It's irritating me just watching it.
Exactly. And
he just be moving. He's trying to look around and see what's going on. There's noise. There's people around. And also, if you guys pay attention, I'm gonna play the rest of it. But if you guys pay attention, you can tell that he hadn't been around her for a long time. You can tell that he has been with Marsh for a long period of time, because the way he's acting is like a lady's just holding him. He's not interacting with her. He's not looking at her. He's not smiling at her. And she's trying her best to get a reaction out of him to where he shows he's happy to be with his mother. But he's not giving it to her. And she's irritating him at the same time. She holds his hand. He tries to pull away. But you can tell she got a grip on his hand. And he can't pull it away. She stayed fiddling in his face, messing with his. I mean, you just pay attention. But you can tell. But when Marsh started talking, Marsh is sitting next to Chrisean. When she starts talking, he knows Marsh's voice very well. And he just starts smiling, and he's looking over there in her direction and everything. But at the same time, check out Chrisean's face. She's looking at Marsh. She's looking at Marsh like, bitch, you know, my son thinks that you his mama, but it's your fault. You always letting Marsh babysit him. So what the hell you think? He done got familiar with Marsh. He probably did start thinking Marsh was his mama as long as he probably been with her while you running the streets and doing whatever the hell you want to do. And then you thought just because you mama that you could just get him and he's going to automatically be like, oh, yeah, just happy. Are you serious? Check it out. Just watch very closely, y'all.
And let his hand go. Damn.
There you go, clasping his hands. Hey, man. Hi. It's a movie. Man.
So, I was bringing to the studio.
He looked like he looking for Marsh. Like, where'd she go?
So, yeah, we was here for a little minute. We was waiting for Marsh. Marsh took back. Tell him. What you looking at?
Marsh took forever. Looking at himself in the camera.
He ain't looking at no camera. He looking for Marsh. He wasn't looking at no camera.
Sure what?
He was looking for Marsh. Marsh was sitting next to Chrisean at first. And he was looking over there. And he was smiling and everything. But she tried to get him to pay attention to her, and he wasn't going for it. I'm running it again.
Probably maybe somebody. No, I know. It's like, what's your name? I'm not.
Somebody else.
What you get?
Oh, okay.
6 months? 7? What'd you get here?
Other than that, live in the chat.
Look how she looking at Marsh.
Look at that ass, guys.
This fucker, I can't wait to get these pants tailored. I took these from FK.
He's like, get your hand off my face.
Let me get that in my coffee. You only got to wear it one time.
Breaking his hands apart. Rubbing his face. Oh my God. Yes, Shelly Bear. That's exactly what he's doing.
Hi. You see how she just keep messing with him? And he's looking like, damn, what do you want? Because I'm looking for the lady that's been taking care of me. What do you want? That's how he's looking. I mean, he all over the place. He looking to the left. He looking to the right. He is not trying to hear a damn thing Chrisean got to say. He like, woman, I ain't seen you and I don't know how long. Are you my mama? Because I don't remember you no more. That's how he's acting. Like he don't even remember who the hell she is anymore. For real. And she's trying her best to get some type of reaction out of him. She even goes so far as to throw him up in the air. Normal baby, well, any other baby his age, put him up in the air like that. You know. Junior like, oh my God, what is she doing? Marsh, will you please get me from this lady? Whether it's my mom or not, just please get me, Marsh. Because I'm used to being with you. I'm sure because Marsh is a nurturing type of mother.
It's a movie.
Y'all saw his club foot just then.
So, I was ready to go to the studio.
Look at him. He looked like he wants to get out of her arms so bad. Like, somebody, please get me.
That's how he
And
looked.
he's so
That's how he looked over at Ryan Garcia too, like he wanted to get away from her.
cute. Junior is so adorable. Yes, pretty kitty. He has bonded with Marsh. And that's what his dumbass mama didn't understand. Of course, it don't take long for a baby to bond with somebody when they spend most of their time with that person. All they know is that they're being treated nice and being nurtured and taken care of. Hell yeah, he bonded with Marsh. And she's trying her best, just because she's his biological mom, in front of the camera, trying to make it look like, I know in her mind, she wants to make him look like he missed her so much. No, don't miss you. Miss what? Miss you, shit, leaving me crying all damn night somewhere? On the floor, on the couch. I roll over and fall off and I got a knot on my head type of shit. No, I don't miss you. I miss being with Marsh because she makes sure I'm safe and I get my milk, my diaper get changed. Shoot, on the regular, I ain't got to lay around and piss or shit for hours. You damn right he looking for Marsh. Hell, you damn right he looking for Marsh. Because when he with you, what he do? Get diaper rash, damn near booty wounds, rashes, stink forever.
Never has he reached out for her.
Itching. Can't even get to it to scratch. Can you imagine how that would feel? As a grown person, you don't want to be itching and can't get, like. Have you ever had your back where you can't reach, like in the middle of your back, and it's itching up out the blue, and you can't reach back there far enough to reach it and scratch it, but you can feel it itching? That's some irritating ass shit. So just imagine he got an itchy booty and can't even get to it to scratch, to soothe that itch. Yeah. Like, are you kidding me?
Hey, Tiffany.
So, yeah, we was here for a little minute. We was waiting for Mark. Mark took tell us. What you looking at?
Mark took forever.
He looking at you, dummy. You're like, get away from me, bitch.
Yeah, it's a shame, y'all. It's a shame. It is a damn shame.
It is. It's sad.
God help Junior. Yes. Oh, yes. Thank you. Thank you.
Unfit as hell.
Yes, she is.
I give the baby to somebody who wants him.
And Miss Busybody never bathes him. Oh, you are so correct. She, from what has been said, what did Bino say? She done bathe her own ass. He had to make her bathe her own ass. So if she don't bathe her own ass, we know she don't bathe Junior. She can't even comb his damn hair. The proof is in the pudding. We've been seeing it. The proof is in the pudding. We've been seeing it. So, poor Junior. I know he wish his daddy was alive to get him. She claims that Blueface is the daddy. Everybody that got some sense can tell and know that Blueface is it. But look at this. I came across this picture. This is Ronnie at the bottom next to Junior's little baby picture. As you can see, they look a lot alike. I'm not sure, but it's a possibility that the lady at the top is Ronnie's mother. And you can see that Junior's nose and smile, eyebrows look just like hers. So, in my opinion, I don't have a shadow of a doubt that Junior belongs to Ronnie. And that most likely is a big possibility why she treats Junior way she does as well. She's pissed off because she knows that baby does not belong to Blueface.
And the truth will come out.
Let's see. Monica Hall says Chrisean Jr. need to be taken by someone that can take care of him because she's not doing the motherly thing. That's correct. You're absolutely right. Please hit the like button for me, guys. I got 40 people watching. Please hit the like button. It's free. Please hit the like button to support my channel, if you will. I would greatly appreciate it. And subscribe as well if you like. This will help my video get into the algorithm. Please hit the like button. It is free. Please hit the like, if you will, please. All right, so I'm going to wrap this up. That's
Angie.
really all I had. I just
how does she get away with it?
What could be the possible reason for Chrisean to treat this precious baby the way she does? And so I just wanted to, I had to do some research and look into her possible mental state, just to get an idea of,
So now I'm going to find
how can a woman be this way towards her own child. And I know she's not the only one. I know there's plenty of mothers out there.
This season, you've got places to go,
this is
people
the
to
clip
see,
I was trying
and
to find
things
the
to
other
do.
day.
You may have already gotten vaccinated for...
That is pathetic. It's just pathetic. Okay, we're going to play.
Let me go back to about right here.
This one more time. This is Chrisean Rock on live, talking about Blue, of course. But then the baby is crying so hysterically, it pisses her off. She walks off camera to the side where the baby is. Everything gets quiet. She gets quiet. And then you hear, I know y'all know what somebody sound like when they being shook. And you can, and the baby, that cat crying. You can hear it. And then he gets quiet again, and it's like she pinching him, and he's gasping for his breath, and he lets out a loud cat squeal. Let's listen. Why don't
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you serious? Because you know what I'm saying? What we gonna do? You gotta cut up your little Instagram and stop fucking playing. Or, you know what I'm saying? Or we just gonna be outside, not happy. Because obviously he outside, he's not happy. Obviously I'm outside, he's not happy. So, that was the whole, process.
listen? Look, listen.
Okay. I'm sorry. Why you be like that? Okay.
You hear that loud squeal? She picked the hell out of him. Ooh, you's an evil woman. You's the true mommy dearest, baby. He let out a loud squeal. Just in pain. But he can't tell nobody what it feels like. He can't talk. But she say he growing and he's over his flu. But I bet he can't walk and talk like a lot of 9-month, 10-month, 11-month, and 12-year-olds are right now. And he's 2+. But y'all know it. Even the people that support her. You can play ignorant, but you know it. You know it. All right, honey. This woman, I shared these videos on my live too. There's a lot of people out here doing some commentary, let me tell you. Where was the one I shared? Why we say Chrisean. Let's listen to this woman, honey. She had a lot to say. We're going to listen to a little bit of it's a YouTube.
So, first of all, Chrisean is a pathological liar. Let's start there first. But we're not new to this. We're true to this. We've been new to this. That's what she does. When she wakes up in the morning, a lie comes to her head. When she goes to bed at night, a lie sleeps with her. When she takes a shit, a lie comes out of her. And when she eats, a lie goes into her. She can't help it. She's a walking lie. Let's start there first.
Wait, let me pause that. Onisha White. So you heard that? You could hear that baby being and then he gets quiet and she's like, it's okay. What? And then he finally lets out a loud squeal because she was over there pinching that baby and doing something to him. This girl is mean as fuck. She only wants Blue. Everything she's doing, Blue is in the back of her mind. Anyway.
She can't help it. She's a walking lie. Let's start there first. A lot of people don't like to accept that, but it is what it is. Don't blame me. Blame your mom, or at least hers. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, she's coming on here and she's telling us about Junior's health condition. First of all, Junior been over there trying to start up like a 65 Chevy since how long Junior been having this cold? Since he was born. But it's really been rattling real.
Oops.
How long Junior been having this cold? Since he was born. But it's really been rattling real bad in the last couple of months, okay? Now, we all know the weather has been changing, with it being warm one day, cooler other day. Typically, Black parents like to keep things on their chair head and their feet so they won't get cold, but not Rakim. She takes Junior to the beach with no shade, no cover. He was out there babysitting and raising himself. He was raising the fish. Junior was at the beach raising the whales. He was raising the seagulls, and he was raising himself. He had no choice. He is as tough as she said he is, okay? However, because he's been so many places, we believe, us Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and YouTube doctors, because that's all we is, we believe that this baby might have some sort of a chest cold, head cold. So, first of all,
and that was all of that. But the picture you see up there, that's from her channel. I did share it on my community wall. Fair use, good commentary. She's telling the truth. She's simply telling the truth. Chrisean Rock 1 hour ago. Oh, Sean David Wade was live. Chrisean Rock fan baby DEAD with same symptoms as Chrisean. What? Oh, I'm gonna have to listen to that later. So a Chrisean Rock fan has a baby that unalive with the same symptoms as baby Junior boy. I'm gonna come back to that, but it's a few more videos I've been saving. Okay, this is her sister Tessa. Let's see what Tessa had to say.
Hold on a second.
Bugatti, all of that goofy stuff. Yep. Clown stuff like that or something. Yeah, my baby sister Chrisean Rock hit baby. Hell, my baby never did that to my baby. My baby Chrisean Rock never hit baby Jesus. So please, I never witnessed that. I never said that out my mouth to Chastity. So whatever they got going on is what they got going on. It's foolish and crazy, but that's between them. My life. Go on the social media and say, yeah, because Bugatti, all of that goofy stuff. You understand? But I would never do no clown stuff like that or something. Yeah, my baby sister Chrisean Rock hit baby. Hell, my baby never did that to my baby. My baby Chrisean Rock never hit baby Jesus. So please, I never witnessed that. I never said that out my mouth to Chastity. So whatever they got going on is what they got going on. It's foolish and crazy, but that's between.
So that was just a short clip of her, one of her sisters saying something that she never, because evidently she said, you know, the sisters have been coming out. Some are for her, some are against her. You know, family will be the first to turn on you. Yes, they will. Okay, let me see. I had something else. We listened to that. What is this? Save Junior on Instagram. It says, watch closely.
Y'all know that's where she's at church. Got his arm pinned between the seats so he won't scratch or move.
Sean Rock and Chrisean is officially
Maybe she think all of us are slow. Cause poor baby Junior can't even move. I mean, why she won't just admit that her child needs some assistance and get it, but she want to get on here today on Snapchat and say he's doing just fine. She don't want him to talk because he would tell some shit about her if he could talk. She don't want him to talk because he would tell some shit about her if he could talk. This is just somebody put together showing you what he's trying to do.
There's his little hands together like they was. He wants to touch the belt. He's probably afraid he's gonna get smacked.
Yep. And this is what they said.
Girl, we can't read that.
Well, y'all probably can't see this. Probably flipped backwards, but when she was at church, somebody at the church, even the folks at the church getting tired of her lies. They took a picture of her, somebody who was sitting behind her, and they probably gonna run the cameras back at the church and play the whole service back real slow and find out who took the picture of her and kick them out of the church. You know they record church services. Somebody that was behind her took a picture of her and showed how she tucked his jacket in between the seat so he couldn't move freely because he would have been moving and wiggling. And she wants to appear as perfect. No, ma'am. You drank and smoked and did all kind of weird shit while you were pregnant, and now your child is suffering, ma'am. Okay, Black Queens. Let's see what Black Queens on Instagram had to say.
Everybody on my line, the prayer, the message today is to pray for God's people, to pray for those who are chosen, those who wake up in their own mind, thinking of someone else's life, and now they have their own life together. Those who being negative about, just the big siblings or whatever it may be, and they don't even have their kids. I'm not going to try. I'm going back because I'm sick of it. I'm really sick of it. And if I really, really wanted to go there, I could really put it on the last. And I'm not going to do that because I'll be a hypocrite. So I'm saying all that to say, I pray for all those who are chosen and who are not chosen. Those who are asking that they was listening. I really feel sorry for your soul. Like, okay. Whether it's a family member that starts standing up, whether it's strangers that you don't even know, are trying to come up with clout. I don't even know what clout is. Jesus Christ. I think when we wake up, you're supposed to thank God for grace and mercy. People wake up. Well, people wake up and they don't know my baby sister and her blood. That booty crack. They want to stop that booty crack. Like, they disgusting. Like, go do something to your face that's all messed up over here and over there.
See,
go get your life together.
That's what people do when they're guilty. They want to talk crazy and say you want to do this. No. Most people have good sense. And they know that a child that isn't walking and talking and eating solid foods and drinking nothing but milk, and somebody put Orange Lily dairy products, all that dairy is clogging up the lungs. It's not good for the child. I got a lot of folk in my chat that they some healthy folks. They more healthier than I am. They drink herbal tea and all that stuff. So they know what they're talking about. And Chrisean is in denial. The baby don't eat food. All he do is drink milk. He doesn't eat because he can't eat. He doesn't know how. But I heard on a note, somebody, all these lies, all these things. Because I didn't know Blueface Daddy kept the baby at one point. They say that Blueface Daddy was feeding the baby applesauce, and the baby was really learning. That's why I know when she got that baby back, she started shaking him and scaring the shit out of him. She aided and abetted in his developmental slowing process because she surely shook that baby when she got off camera. We're going to play it again before the end of the show. She shook that baby when she got off camera. And I don't know how anybody could hear that and watch her actions as she's over there talking about Blue, and then she looking over, then she finally walks over to the baby. She get quiet, and the baby, when she got over there, she covered that baby mouth up, and she picked him up and went, probably like, shut the fuck up. I'm talking about Blue. That's what she did.
It's upsetting. It is.
Now, all kind of videos of her pop up when she was skinny before she ever, look at this. no copyright. So okay, let me see here. There's just so many.
So y'all, this lady's name,
so many.
her channel name is Eat with Philly Phil. That's PHYLLY, Philly, like Philadelphia. Eat with Philly Phil, talk show, and more. And she's always railing against Chrisean.
So many. Let me go back to my. We played that one. I had another one I wanted to play. We're gonna play this one.
Play it, girl.
We're just gonna put her up here.
Hold on a second.
So this week, Domino's large 2-topping pizzas are just $6.99 each.
Why is Chrisean in a bra?
Oh, y'all listen. If it'll let me play it.
The child should be talking and walking.
That's
like
her sister.
CJ should be saying, words, like a lot of words. And she is old. So, I mean, if Chrisean not doing right by him, I do feel as though that she do need to do right by him because that's her son. Like, if she's in denial, she do need to snap out of it. Because, like I said, she don't listen. Chrisean is hard-headed, y'all. To the people that don't know, Chrisean is very hard-headed. She do not listen. Like, I told her, Chrisean, put him in therapy, get him a therapist if he needs help walking or whatever the case may be. The best thing to do is do it now while he's young. Don't wait until he get older and it's too late. You feel what I'm saying? But it's like she don't listen. So only thing I can do is just sit back and stay out of it and mind my business. You feel what I'm saying?
That's wrong. Don't sit back.
I be saying on the internet, some of the stuff do be true, but not everything. No, everything do not be true, y'all. But some of the stuff that I've seen is true. And I be sitting there like, damn, wow. But, like, I don't know what to tell her because she don't listen. Chrisean is so hard-headed. Like, I just wish she would listen. And if she's not getting him the proper care that he needs, then yes, Chrisean, you are wrong. You are definitely wrong. Like, he didn't ask to be here. You feel what I'm saying? He's an innocent baby. Now, I care about my nephew. I don't know about none of these outside people talking about, they just worrying about his wife. Y'all don't even know this shit. Y'all not even know Kent's dad. You feel what I'm saying? Now, if y'all doing it because y'all really want to help him and make sure he getting the proper care that he needs, then that's different. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm not going to knock nobody. Like I said, I'm ready to mind my business and just stay out of stuff. Like, did she ever, oh my goodness. I'm just at the point right now. I'm just ready to stay out of this and mind my business. Like I said, if she's not doing right by Junior, it'll come out. It always did. The truth always come out, y'all. I don't care what nobody say. The truth always come out. But he's 2 now. So if he's 2 years old now, you got time. Like, you told me he's seeing a therapist. If that's true, then that's a good thing. You feel what I'm saying? Like, 2, he should definitely be walking. Like, it's no question. But I watch how he's standing, and it do look like he a little bit delayed. Like, I was just looking at a lot of pictures, and I was just sitting here thinking, and y'all know I'm not rocking with no lies. Like, I don't like a liar. I don't like people to tell lies, and I'm not about to change. You wrong. CJ did not ask to be here. You feel what I'm saying? He didn't. And yes, he deserved a chance like everybody else. Like, he too, Chrisean, like, he should definitely be walking by now. Like,
a lot of people, I listen to those people that saying, oh, she hates him because that's really the other boy's child. Say Junior on Instagram. Wait a minute, here's something else. I listen to all these things. Let me see what this one said. Oh, this is they're just showing you.
I can't even see what that is, girl.
They're just playing. Oh, they're showing her when.
Oh, yeah. So, I'm supposed to be, I'm not sure, my manager got to get. flying
That's her phone messing up.
Florida to go train with Clarissa Shields, big sis. Not to see what's going on. Hey, y'all know Clarissa, she been it's her big fight coming up, and she getting ready for it. She training and whatnot. So right now she's in Florida, where it's hot at, where it's hard to breathe at because it's humid. I know, but she getting that work in, and guess who's joining her? Me. So I'm gonna get some work in with her. Can't believe my manager, she's working all that out.
Maybe Clarissa gonna get her there and train with her and knock the shit out of her. And say, ooh, like Ryan Garcia. I didn't mean to really hit you. Maybe the woke gonna get you down there and train and punch the shit out of you and knock some shit in, some sense into you and ask you, why did you shake that baby? Clarissa, she shook her baby. You go listen to that video, and when y'all practicing, you accidentally punch her ass. Orange, you got a car charger. I'm in the home of my client. Junior only weighs, I know they say he only weighs 18 pounds allegedly. I haven't seen it, but that's what that insider that called Sean David Way show, somebody emailed her. Someone who knows Chrisean and hangs around her and knows the sister sent her a long, detailed email with all that information. She called Sean's show and read it off. She hasn't been around Chrisean personally, but I don't think. But someone that has sent her that information. See, you never know who's hanging around you and they really don't like your ass, okay? This live is good. You think this live good? Junior is your business. Yeah, Junior, you know what? Junior is, but like they say, we're all mandated reporters. If you see something going on, you have a right to report about it. If you want, if you so desire.
And China's wrong for taking that stand.
Okay, where was I going from here?
China, you wrong. China knows something's wrong. Is going to sit there and say she's going to keep her mouth shut.
Who is she on a picture with?
Let me say this. That's what we mean when we talk about all the people around who are family members who would have way more pull with CPS. Talking about, I'm just going to shut up and mind my business. Girl.
That's got to be AI. Anyway, let me see what else I had on here. What is, that's another one where she, this is the one that Tasha K. Let's listen to this.
I'm gonna start dating a guy.
Hold on.
And then drive him away, doing everything we know guys hate.
Tasha K. Let's listen to this. Did she take it down?
No.
Okay, I'm trying to find the one. It won't play. Maybe she took it down.
Y'all, I know y'all missed me.
I think Tasha K removed that video because when I click on that link, it doesn't come up.
Don't be scared,
what is this
Tasha
about?
K.
I think this is about her too.
Don't tell me Tasha K.
From her, and after watching Chrisean on live, opening them clothes from her supporters, her followers, her people, and she's telling y'all this shit is cheap. He only wears stuff from Zara or streetwear. Meanwhile, I ain't seen her buy him a fuck thing since his neck was hanging in fucking Target. How you gonna tell people what to send your baby when you don't even dress your baby? They gonna say he been getting fly lazy. Mind you, she had him at church in a 12-month outfit, plugged and hanging, and then brags about the outfit, talking about he had his Tim's on, his bow tie. Girl, your son is damn near 3 years old, and you have him in a 12-month outfit. Today, she got this baby in the gym with them stacked jeans, them J's, and that hoodie.
Baby can barely stand up. Legs stiff as fucking hell. Make it make sense. How you telling people what to buy him, what to do for him when you won't even give him the proper help?
That part.
At the gym.
And after watching Chrisean on live, opening the doors,
she didn't lie. She didn't lie. Let's see what this one is about. That's
so to me, now I don't need nobody to help me with my baby. So that's okay, Chrisean.
No, that's the sister again.
Oh, she said you want to.
We already heard the sister. We heard the sister. Oh, this is another sister. Tearing it takes it there. So this is the other sister who was, see, I didn't know, who was in the delivery room. A lot of this is old. You guys have heard it, but people are bringing it back up. She was in the delivery room with Chrisean. Hold on. Move. Why isn't it playing? Okay.
When the nurse came in and told me you couldn't talk about yourself, I'm like, no. Just go ahead and put it out there when I was wrong. Yeah, you said you had chlamydia. You're not going to say that kick in. What's up going to do? She's like, guess what? You refused. You didn't want to do this test food. Or you didn't want to get cut, right? Oh, all right. What are you mother and was that thing? Because you're not doing encourage you. I keep asking, leave me alone. You know, I'm playing with my children now, right? I'm playing with my children. Talking on my grandbaby, like. And you know, it's crazy. We would never talk about Chrisean because he's special and we really love him. But yo, you are foul. You are foul and disgusting. And how you playing? It's a no-go zone. It's a no-go zone over here. It's a no-go zone over here. But guess what? You raised all the red flags. You did the Lord dirty. Playing with me, with the police. Big time. And really try to put your little narratives up. We had a meeting with CPI, so my reason for that, because I have to clear my name. I have to clear my position. Yes, I want to protect myself. You tell lies, and you tell fake stories. I see what's going on.
You tell lies, you sell fake stories. Save me on Instagram. What was this one right here? Please watch this video with an open mind.
It's gonna get worse. They have to crash out. They gotta fight again. They gotta murder or something. The baby gotta die. They gotta get the baby up for adoption. I'm telling y'all, bro. This is the only way that they're gonna keep their careers going. The baby gotta pass away. The baby gotta get adopted. It's gonna come out like, now I'm thinking about adopting the baby. Most likely it's gonna be Chrisean who say, well, I'm thinking about adopting the baby, putting the baby up for adoption. Blueface gonna be like, you know what, man, this bitch trying to but actually for storyline, it's not gonna be Chrisean because Blueface don't have to play. Blueface cool with being the bad guy. He don't care about being the bad guy. So it's gonna be Blueface saying we can put the baby up for adoption. And Chrisean gonna be, why you wanna put my baby up for adoption? He gonna go, okay. The baby gonna get sick. It's like, well, just FYI, everybody.
Nothing wrong with my baby. Dang, after giving this medicine till I see his actual doctor. Chrisean, but then it's crazy because as soon as he takes this, he coughs up a lot of phlegm. Just FYI.
Oh, that's her.
Okay. That should get rid of his cough. One thing about this medicine, it's good instantly. But then, like, you have to keep giving it.
Lord have mercy, Elizabeth.
See, you can cough it all up. Good boy. Give me that. Good boy. Yeah. Good boy.
She did not care about that baby.
Okay.
Your child should never sound like that.
You got all that swimmer.
Got him outside in a car. About to take him to church.
Okay, the baby gonna get sick. It's gonna pass up. I'm telling you.
This man, Chrisean, Mariah Lynn has added Chrisean Rock to her reunion list. I don't know who Mariah Lynn is, but anyway, that was Chrisean in the car with Junior and some guy giving his opinion on what he thinks will happen with Junior Boy and Chrisean and Blueface. Y'all look what they done put Blueface in. AI is something else. Look at that.
You'll be fine. Just plain cool.
Hold on.
I'll take this.
You sure? They done put Blueface in. AI is something else. Look at that. Blueface one of the biggest horrors in town, and they want to try to act like they wrong for that. AI would do anything. I mean, that's crazy. Okay, let me go back over here to my see what else I had saved up. All about the tea. What was this one about? Let me see. Oh my goodness.
Thing I'm going to talk about is her sister saying that Chrisean hit Junior. She started hitting him when he was around 3 months old. The first time it happened, it was because while on live, he was crying. In the comments, started talking about how he found it. She got upset and she took her anger out on Junior. Until this day, she still hits him. Not only did she abuse him, she abused Luella. She abused Luella as well. Chastity told me that Luella is afraid of Chrisean now. So these people have been knowing these things and knowing that Chrisean eats this baby who's nonverbal, non-ambulatory, because she's upset with what the comments and things are saying. She takes it out on him, and then she calls them to get prayer and say, I don't know why I'm like this. I don't know why I keep doing this. I don't want to do this. Now, let me go to what Chrisean
Yep, you're right, Royalty.
about is her sister saying that Chrisean hit Junior. She started hitting him when he was around 3 months old.
That's from the other day when that young lady called into Sean's show. And she does hit Junior. We heard her shaking Junior when he was like 3 months old. She's been hitting and abusing Junior for a long time, since he was a couple of months old. That's why she stunted his development. He probably does have the baby shaking syndrome, allegedly. He wouldn't be she did damage to her own child. She really did. And a lot of y'all won't ever admit it, but she did. All right, now let's go over here to YouTube. How long I've been live? We're going to listen to a little bit more. What? Shit, I can't even tell how long I've been. Oh, almost 1 hour? Okay, we're going to do a few more minutes. This lady right here, Sean David Wade, fed up of Chrisean. This lady, the madam, let me see what madam don't play. Let me see what she's talking about.
They're in the city of Baltimore. Lisa Malone's ex-best, hold on, wait a minute. Chrisean's stepmother.
Fair use,
her best friend.
I support you, madam. Fair use, honey. You be letting them have it. Let's listen to madam.
She's a fool in that. Remember during the whole Freddie Gray thing? Freddie Gray? Well, the mayor of Baltimore City at that time is Lisa Malone's best friend. She's the one who married Sean Malone and Lisa Malone in Vegas. Some of you might still be confused. Astro World. Astro World? Who was Travis Scott's spokesperson after the Astro World fiasco? Who was that? Shit. Who's the ex-mayor? Who is the best friend of Chrisean's stepmother? I need people to think.
Chrisean knows some powerful people. Chrisean, that's why her ass don't get arrested or get in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
She knows some powerful people. in Baltimore. Baltimore is just one big crooked ass city. That's why all the black folks, that's why all the folks on drugs and the city was so horrible. Remember The Corner? You remember that series, The Corner, on HBO? Chrisean knows, she knows some powerful people. That's why she's able to get away with not taking Junior to the doctor and getting him the treatment, because the people are they're blocking it. As long as she stays tucked away down there in Baltimore, she's okay. Anything can happen to Junior. Nobody's going to do a damn thing. Chrisean knows a lot of powerful people in Baltimore. That shit don't work in other states. You know, it works in that crooked ass city of Baltimore.
Yep, it's crooked, all right.
Sean Malone, her daddy, they say that's her daddy, is married to Lisa Malone, who was best friends with at one point, the mayor. You know, folk got some, you know, once you get power, you always got somebody you can call and do some dirty shit.
There's political motivation. Let's see if I can wrap my mouth around these words. Unless there is political motivation, incentive to go after Sean Malone, they won't touch Chrisean. They won't. That story of Chrisean Jr. Isn't he being neglected? Is there child abuse going on? Let's look into the allegations. Seriously, none of that shit gonna happen.
So Sean David calling the Baltimore news station. They probably got off the phone and called the mayor and said, "Cut that story." The ex-mayor, cut that story. Called in a favor. Don't you run a thing. They run in Baltimore.
Let me stop real quick.
Covered, Bumblebee.
Y'all know that the whole people behind the conservatorship, behind Britney Spears, that lady and her husband are supposedly a church. So they all use God to try to make everybody think they're legit. And they all doing some super devious stuff behind the scenes. I forget what that lady's name is.
Oh, my knight in shining armor.
You come around with your hands in your pockets and baby, I've been thinking.
Sorry it took so long.
Now, if they were to go ahead, because I did another video about why they're not going to scoop up Chrisean Jr. Well, if they do that, then the link between them and Chrisean will be out there. It will be formally acknowledged. It will be something that the rock tards cannot ignore. And then that will lead to questions. Did they have something to do with the cover-up? Alleged cover-up of the unaliving of Ronnie Doe? Did Chrisean do it? And did they cover up?
Yep, that's why.
Power, their influence.
Sure did.
Did they make any moves on Chrisean Rock's behalf?
Yep.
In order for her not to be investigated? Do you want?
Yep. Dirty.
Did they do anything like that? They come out and they take Julian. They look after him. We've been none the wiser, because it's not like they're going to put him on social media, is it? They're not going to be streaming with him. Like how Chrisean be streaming with him.
Why is it every time I hear a British accent, I start to have a British accent?
But y'all go check out Madam Celeste's channel. Honey, she got all kind of videos on Chrisean Rock. Yes, she does. Yes, she does. Privacy, love, free. Chrisean and Sean David. Wait, Sherelle did something on this? Hold on. Let's see what she did.
And most people in general will be like, yeah, you should save a child. But they don't hear the other bullshit that he's putting in there. So
go ahead.
I'm argue right now is under the impression, how can you be against saving a child? How can you be against breaking up a family when you don't have no true documents, true proof on why the hell you calling CPS and all these other people? See, like,
we got our eyes. He didn't do it. He made his followers call.
Right. I'm talking to those people. I'm talking about those people right now where they getting so involved, right, that they're calling CPS, and all this bullshit with no proof. Because they're like, well, yeah, we've been calling and they haven't did anything. They probably ain't did a goddamn thing because you ain't gave them no damn proof. How about that? I have no dog in the fight, but right is right. And if I'm going to be on this channel talking about something, I'm going to talk about how I feel. Not, I can get some numbers if I act like, if her name wasn't Chrisean, you wouldn't give a fuck about Junior, Michelle, Kevin, John, or Frank. Not in my case. I don't give a damn if it was a nobody. If I see a child being abused, I'm going to have to say something. Let's keep it real. If you're going to be realistic about it, what man gets up in the morning, leaves his basement, ride past his kid's bus stop without giving them lunch money to worry about?
Perry going off on Sean David Way, him and his wife. They don't think folks should be caught. So maybe they haven't heard. I would like to hear them listen to the video, watch the video of her on that live, and then walking off camera and shaking the shit out of Junior. I like to hear Sherelle listen to that. But they are against, they don't think, let's listen. They somebody else's kids. They blocked me over at Sherelle. I got blocked. But now it's the same way y'all sit over there and talk about, give commentary on everything else. I mean, I like Sherelle. I like them. I mean, everyone has a right to their opinion. Not everyone think, some people just love Chrisean. They don't give a damn if she shakes and beats the shit out of her baby. They don't care. Yeah, we're going to do daily updates. I got documents that the kid got a club foot, this and that. Yeah. I don't know what the hell is going on, but some people's business isn't your business. If you see something wrong going on with your own eyes, yes, report it. But don't you come on a damn channel just because you want some views. We do see it. The shit been dry. The fuck? Now, Perry, the way your wife went after the Braxton sisters and Tawanda and called Tawanda a thief and this, that, and the other, and talking about the deceased sister Tracy. Now, Perry and Sherelle, we all give commentary on certain things now. Some people would think that even the son Kevin was wanting to sue you because you kept talking about him and his mama and everybody now. Mm-hmm. Come on now. Let's keep it about. Mm-hmm. Now I want to go and throw this through under the bus because I look at it as being a bully. Yeah. A punk. A jackass. And a dumbass. All of it, right? I'm just saying, like, that it just don't make sense. My God. Right? I'm just saying, like, that it just don't make sense for you to come out here and just to try to trash this girl when she's, from my view at this point, I would just like to know, are you all okay with somebody drinking and smoking while they're pregnant? No. It's all the baby got. Because everybody else around there ain't worth a damn. That's just my outside view of it. But that's sort of how I feel about it. Because no, go ahead. Sorry. Now speaking about that HIPAA law and stuff, I ain't no lawyer, I ain't none of that shit. But if I remember correctly, when you start talking about spreading somebody's medical history, HIPAA, Health Insurance Portability and Accountable Act. I am a licensed insurance agent since 1996. Sean David Way did not breach any HIPAA laws. Woo-wee. Some documents were dropped, I heard allegedly by her friend Marsh. I heard the records were dropped by Marsh. I don't know. I didn't think the records were real, but they're saying that the medical records that were dropped were real. The woman that called into the show. People are calling Sean and giving him the information. It's all alleged. Everything is alleged, even my damn name. The medical records have not been released. People are saying what they see, what they know, but an actual medical record has not been released. It is alleged. Okay, even Philly Phil is alleged. But see, folk want to talk about folk and talk about families And then when somebody else doing something that just because they don't agree. But do y'all think it's okay for somebody to drink and smoke while they're pregnant? No, but I never saw her drink or smoke when she was pregnant. There's video footage. She was in the club in a tight black dress. I played it. She was turning up the hen dog. Yep. There is Billy. Unfortunately, I wish there wasn't. I would never record myself doing a crime.
People talking about they've never seen it.
Crime.
Well, you ain't. You better get on the internet.
Able to get. Do you know how many women? How many women have you impregnated, Billy? Do you know how many women want to have babies and can't? They have to go through in vitro fertilization and all this shit. They can't have no babies. She said it. She said it was liquor. She drank. Then she even made a video saying people say you can't drink or smoke while you're pregnant. She said, yes, you can. She say pray. She say pray. Yes, we see say pray. Okay.
Puedes.
But you know, the damage is done. The damage is done. I only got one baby mama. Lucky you.
Especially with some stolen documents or whatever the hell, however you got to leak documents. That is sort of how Tasha K lost that case with Cardi B. It was something to do with the medical.
That's exactly how Tasha K lost her case, because she spread medical information out there about Cardi B. And so Sean is putting his channel in danger. You're also putting your relationship with you two in danger, because you will be labeled a hate channel. I went on his channel yesterday because I spoke to attorneys about this.
I'm a hate channel.
That's why I had to read that.
But now Sherelle, but I like Sherelle. She didn't go in on me when everybody else did. So Sherelle she has a right to her opinion. She does.
I don't like Sherelle.
But I just think that I just want Sherelle to go look at the video. I'm going to email it to her. And I want her to listen to that video and watch it. And I wonder if she thinks that Baby Junior was shooketh when Chrisean walked up that camera. You can see the sneakiness and the deceitfulness in her eyes. It's the look on her face. She knows she's hiding Junior. She's being deceitful. I mean, he's almost 2.5. Should a 2.5-year-old be able to walk and do a little talking? I'm just curious. Yeah, she's young and dumb and full of cum, okay?
Disclaimer. He has probably made 14, 15, 20 videos in a row bullying Chrisean. But anyway,
But now we've all gotten on to, people have made thousands of videos bullying me. People get sometimes stuck on a subject and they go for it. I mean, it is what it is.
I don't care about being bullied.
They got catalogs of videos about me. Now, in all fairness, Sherelle, you have a catalog on Tawanda Braxton, but Tawanda, you're right. Tawanda is the mean sister. So you were right. You were doing good work.
Today's guest apparently takes credit for
But her fans would look at it as though you're bullying her. Sean Davy Wade, we can see that this girl not take. If y'all listen, people, Blueface had to publicly post a picture of the child's private parts and hernia in order for her to go get the damn surgery. She would not go get that baby his hernia surgery until Blueface posted a picture. She wasn't going to do it. She was using that against Blue. We need you, Blue. Come over here, Blue. Your baby take it to the damn doctor. So she schedules the appointment and then tells them that they get there. It was on a Wednesday. They go on a Friday. They're like, oh, y'all missed it. She knew what day it was. She didn't want to have the surgery. She didn't want the baby to get better. The more sicker the baby is, the better it is for her. Everybody gonna feel sorry for her. Yeah, he posted the picture of the baby hernia because that is the only reason she went and got that baby his surgery. And she She didn't do the follow-up, the post-op. She didn't finish the job. That's why the baby still got problems. Now, y'all can say what you want, but they put their damn lives out here, so no one is digging into her life. She just said today on her Snapchat, she's gonna start filming her whole life and all that shit. She puts her life out here. Y'all don't know what I do. Y'all don't know what's going on in my life. You don't. And you can make up some shit. You might get a few fake, crazy ass family members to talk to, but you don't know what's going on in my life. But when people get on here and tell all their business, I'm sorry, you told it. You recorded yourself live in hot tubs and all this shit while you pregnant. You did it. As the man said in Superfly, deal with it. Deal with it. Now let's listen to Sheree.
Somebody in the chat asked, does Chrisean have a case? Chrisean has a case. The news station has a case. YouTube has a case. And we have a case. But let's play this video that really did them in. I'm not playing the part of the news station. I got sense enough to know to edit that part out. But if you follow FCC rules, when the person answered the phone, the first things that should have came out of his mouth is, you are being broadcast live on a streaming app known as YouTube. All right? He doesn't say that. And Perry, I can stop throughout this if you want. But let's just say how he did himself in. Were you going to say something?
Oh, no, I just think it's a serious thing. But a lot of people don't think about the consequences.
A lot of states are a one-party state. I live in a one-party state, which means as long as one party knows that the conversation is being recorded, that's all that matters. And the person recording would be the one party. So I'm not sure she knows what she's talking about.
They just think about
Blueface did not get pregnant and have no baby and carry it around for 9 months in his belly. I know people want to put a label on him, and people, every time somebody don't like a man, they want to say they zesty, they gay, they this, they that, and the other. They say they have men in their bedroom, in their hotel room, cutting their hair and spending that. People lie. Blueface he's not a punk. He's not gay. Now, Chrisean pushed that baby out her belly in some type of a birthing center, not a hospital. Because, baby, you come to Little Rock, Arkansas and have a baby and it's got problems. I done been watching the news. Arkansas Children's Hospital your ass good. It's going down in the DM, boo. DCFS going to be up there on that earth. And the baby going to be in the custody of DCFS. The mammy and the pappy don't have no rights until they get it right. And I personally don't think they ever get it right. She went in there and had that baby and pushed it out with that big hernia. The people could tell then the baby had issues. And she got to mess with Blue and this, that, and the other for him to make her go get the damn surgery. Ain't no man got to make me do nothing. I'm taking my child to the doctor. So Blue didn't do nothing wrong. No, Blue didn't do anything wrong. He helped Junior. But for him not posting that picture, she would have still been delaying it. She would not have done it. And that's just what I believe.
I've been addicted to vaping and nicotine for over a decade. I have just now figured out a tool that has significantly helped.
And that's just what I believe. That's my facts. That's what I. And she can look at me all she wants. You wasn't going to get that baby that hernia surgery. He's suffering. He can't even really pee right, allegedly.
Not the fast response. Oh, it'd be great. I'm going to call this station and I'll be on live. But a lot of this shit has consequences. But a lot of people aren't thinking about that. And no offense, he's no rocket scientist. You see what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it's a lot of stuff in his baggage too.
All right, here we go. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
So again, you guys listen to the first words come out of his mouth.
And let me say this: anytime somebody starts, popping, and their channel is growing, and because there was a point when I was covering Sweetie Pie's Tim Norman when he put a murder for hire hit out on his nephew. I had 1,600 people in my live. People start coming for you. People want to attach themselves to you. People start tagging your name. People, when they see you growing, and they'll say it. Oh yeah, that's traction. I'm trying to get clout. They will attack you just because your channel is growing. If they see you go from 17,000 overnight and for in a week or two to almost 30,000, 35,000 people, they're coming for you. And that's just the way it is. And that's the way it is, and that's the truth. And I don't give a damn who don't believe it. Just a lot of people that just run around looking for something to clout. Shit.
He doesn't say anything about being recorded or live streaming the call.
I was calling you because I wanted to speak to a reporter there, and this is WBL News in Baltimore, correct? So there is a Baltimore native that you have there. She goes by the name of Chrisean Rock online, but her government is Chrisean Malone. And
maybe he lives in a state that you don't have to let them know that you're recording them. I forget what it's called. But people record people all the time and don't tell them they're recording them. People do it all the time. They do it all the time, Jeff. They do it all the time. Some people wear little ink pens and stuff ready to record you and get the whole video and everything. People do it. He's not the first and he won't be the last. But a lot of states, they have that where you don't have to let that party know that you're recording. I live in a state, I don't have to let you know I record. I can record your ass all I want. I'm in Arkansas. Sarah Huckabee got me. I ain't got to let you know nothing. I can call you up and have my other phone record everything we saying. It ain't nothing you can do. It ain't nothing you can do about it. Nothing. Is it a one-party? I don't know what the law called. But in Arkansas, you don't have to let them know that you're recording. People record folks all the time. It happens all the time on YouTube. Folks recording calls. You better not talk to nobody. I don't want to talk to nobody behind the scenes. I don't do it. I don't talk to nobody. I don't want to talk to you. No, text me. I don't even really want to text. No.
She is currently in the Baltimore area, and she's going to be doing her first. It's like a boxing match but professionally against a female opponent there. And nationally right now, all over, I would say more so social media, her child, Chrisean Jr., that is also a Baltimore native, has been neglected constantly online. He has many different syndromes that he's been born.
And I would argue that he isn't lying. Anytime you see a baby laying on the floor of a nasty gym, can't move, can't speak for himself, that's neglect. Sean David Way, he's not lying. He's speaking the truth. I mean, Sherelle, is it okay for a baby to be laying on a funky, dirty, nasty gym floor up until now? Because of Sean David Way and the folks speaking out, she done brought a damn playpen to the gym with no toys in it. Every playpen I've ever had my child in got toys in it. You know what? Some people
born with his, unfortunately.
Here goes diagnosing diagnosing.
I got game, she got game, he got game. Everybody say, game.
Here goes diagnosing baby Chrisean Jesus himself.
I don't like Sherelle.
Junior boy. We're going to call him Junior because I don't blasphemy over here. Not calling nobody Jesus. But when I get on my knees and pray. That's Junior boy. She holding Junior boy. Okay, Junior.
And you're broadcasting this live to a news station. But it gets worse. Let's keep listening.
Hold on, Sherelle, but why is...
Thank you, Billy. I live in a one-party state consent. I ain't got to tell you nothing. And I don't know where Sean Davy lives.
Minnesota.
But he probably lives in a one-party state. He probably got all his ducks in a row. Are you okay? Okay.
He calling the Baltimore station. Talking about somebody else's kids' medical stuff.
Are you okay?
Why ain't he telling them about his kids' medical? Is he aware of his kids' medical? I know they don't live in the same house or whatnot.
He's trying to defame Chrisean. And he really has, this is evidence. Defamation is very hard to prove. You had to prove that what the person did affected your job. You're trying to defame her publicly.
Mm-hmm.
It's a number of lawsuits.
Again, I love me some Sherelle. Thank you for not coming after me, girl. Chrisean defaming herself. She the one recording herself sucking toes. She the one letting in church, strapping her baby down in the pew, in the seats, so the baby can't move because she knows the baby has problems. Junior boy has some issues. She's the one. You know what? I'm gonna come back to Sean Davy Way. Hold up, because I think I need to do something real quick.
It's exhausting, ain't it, girl? This shit is exhausting. How the playpen don't have toys in it?
Okay.
The fuck?
This is Chrisean on live. The baby is crying. She's gonna get tired of him crying. Walk over to the baby. Everything goes silent, and she shakes the shit out of the baby. Listen, and watch.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm like, are you serious? Because you know what I'm saying? What we gonna do? You gotta kind of your little Instagram and stop fucking playing. Or, you know what I'm saying? Or we just gonna be outside. Not happy. Because obviously outside we're not happy. Obviously I'm outside and not happy. So that was the whole, process of
listen.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna be like that.
Oh, when he let out that loud squeal, she pieced the hell out of him, allegedly. She torturing that baby. Allegedly. He let out a squeal so loud. What? Wait a minute. Where little mama go? Sherelle, here we go.
Another morning with our mom's osteoporosis. I thought our days would be different. No way. We still get to see each other all the time. If you have postmenopausal osteo,
Trying to defame her publicly.
Mm-hmm.
It's a number of lawsuits, Sean, rolled up into one. It's so hard to prove defamation, right? But you are diagnosing her son and breaking HIPAA laws. Let's keep going.
His medical information was doxed online, so his HIPAA was violated, but...
You just admitted that you realize that you are breaking HIPAA laws.
But Sherelle, and I really did. He didn't do it. Somebody else, Marsh. Allegedly, they say Marsh leaked it.
Injured? Tell them you mean business. Call James Scott Farron.
I'm TV's Judge Greg Mathis,
and
I can tell you...
Marsh. Allegedly, they say Marsh considered a friend that just got tired of her BS. Someone that actually knows her. People flip. People drop dime all the time. That's how you get your information. Sherelle, who told you all the information about Tawanda? Who told you that she filed bankruptcy and stuff? You got people that drop dime. I mean, you just do. Now, you got people that lie. I think you got people that lie on somebody, but it is what it is.
And you're doing this in front of a live audience, and you're talking to a news station. Let's keep going.
It does show all of the syndromes that he has, the specialists that he needs to see. He also has a club foot, among other things. And publicly, everyone has been watching him go through these medical neglects. And CPS has been contacted like many, many, many times. As of recently, it's been reported that just in the Baltimore area alone, that over 10,000 reports have been made against.
This is a lie. You are lying to a news station that's responsible for telling the truth.
Shit.
You did not get over 10,000 calls in regards to CPS. You might have had 10,000 people sign your ridiculous petition that means nothing.
No, now CPS did tell somebody they've had over 10,000 calls. He has like 7,000 signatures on the petition from last I saw. But CPS said they had 10,000 callers. I can believe it. When people saw that baby or heard that baby in the car, in the back seat of that Chevy, gasping for breath as Chrisean talked to some guy on the phone who said he wanted to take her out on a date, and baby Junior was back there breathing for his life. They got fed up. They did.
In the court of law, but nobody, 10,000 people did not call CPS. You slipping. Go ahead, Larry.
I was going to say, you're 110% right. I mean, what's the odds of 10,000 callers? How do you get the exact number? Let's just take this serious. Why are you calling the news station, jackass? If over 10,000 people have called into CPS, and think about it, if one action haven't been taken, obviously those 10,000 callers didn't give them shit to go off of. It just don't make sense to me.
Or Chrisean's biological daddy is married to a woman who is best friends with a former mayor and who is an attorney, and there are a bunch of corrupt politicians in Baltimore.
There you go.
And I believe that.
There you go.
He like,
no, Gary, no, let's keep listening. He's really going to insert his foot in his mouth, even worse than this. So the violations you got going right now, you self-diagnosed Chrisean's son, breaking HIPAA laws, admitting you breaking HIPAA laws, and you did not inform the news station that they were being broadcast. Let's keep going.
Well, now he didn't inform the news station that they were being broadcast. What if he lives in a one-party consent? Shout out to Billy for letting me know what that, how it should be said, because I totally forgot. And I've recorded someone before. Sure did. I'm in a one-party consent state.
Me too.
If Sean Davy Wade, are you okay, lives in a state that's one-party consent, he has every right to record the conversation. Yes, he do. Yes, he do. I mean, Sean Davy, I bet he appears to have his ducks in a row. And Sherelle knows what. Now, Sherelle does a good job. She's excellent at what she does. But Sherelle, have you seen all of the videos?
Say what you mean.
Hold on.
Say what you mean. Know what I want. Know.
You've seen all of the videos. Now you watch the Braxtons and you dissected their videos. Have you dissected this girl's videos? Have you seen that video when she walks off the camera and goes silent and that baby starts and shakes the shit out of him? I just saw that yesterday. Why people record themselves doing criminalistic activities, I don't know. And yes, I'm just running my mouth tonight because I've been cooped in the house since Friday, okay? We've been snowed in.
The FCC rules.
And it's Chrisean Malone, a.k.a. online Chrisean Rock. So I wanted to see if there was something that I could get together with.
Oh, Billy, I don't know what state he's in, honey. I don't know. I ain't trying to dox nobody, but I think, I've never heard of him. I don't know, but Sean Davy Wade is probably in a one-party, what Billy say, a one-party consent.
Order and make this more so of a national thing about him getting help, even if we couldn't pinpoint like her actual neglect, if we could just more so pinpoint for awareness for children that
you just invited the news station to join in with you and also break HIPAA laws, and you want it to be national.
But now Sherelle, see, she's not playing what the news station is saying. He played it. We heard it because he's probably in a one-party consent state and they can do that. News stations do it. They record people. Okay. He's just bringing awareness to a child that's being abused. What if nobody ever reported abuse? That's how a lot of abuse is found with children, because people report it. We are mandated reporters. Just like you reported on how Tawanda wants to steal from Lil Kevin and take over deceased Tracy, may she rest in peace, estate. That you're mandating a reporter. You're doing justice, right? That's how Sean Davy is doing when it comes to Lil Mama back there, who likes to shake babies off camera because Blueface don't want her and he not the daddy, allegedly. Well, Blueface said he wasn't the daddy. I know what he's saying now, but damn it, I'm going off what he said before. He said, I'm not the daddy. I'm not the pappy. Okay.
The laws. And you want it to be national.
And he also said that, whether anything happened to her or not, that I just want to make more awareness. You can make awareness by not accusing somebody of some shit and just coming out here saying, hey, people, in today's time, these things go up. Be watchful for these things. He's a clout chaser.
Be watchful.
Yeah, I know these people get upset. Why is he clout chasing? Because he's pulling up shit like he want to save the world. He only have custody of his own goddamn kid.
Does that make any sense what he just said? Be watchful, but keep your mouth shut? That makes no sense.
His people get upset when you say things like that. They all have been reported. You notice how clean my chat is today? I wasn't playing with them, but they thought it was funny. All right. Who's laughing now? Let's keep going. Sending people to my chat, Sean Davy Wade, to report negative comments is called mass flagging. And they're reporting negative comments because of your false report. Let's keep going.
Are going through certain disabilities and special needs, and maybe spotlight Chrisean Jr. as one of, not the spokesperson, but kind of, spokesperson for it. Any angle we could do to make this more so of a national thing instead of viral online, because nothing has been happening. So
he just admitted that CPS hasn't done anything about it. They're the only people with authority at this point that can do anything about it.
Well, actually, there was a CPS did take the child from her, and she was supposed to do certain things and follow back up, but she's been on the run allegedly, which is what was out there. What about all those people on TikTok that's reporting the same things? All these people, what Sean is doing, it's 1,000 times more on TikTok. Okay, let's see what Sean had to say tonight then. Let's see what Sean had to say tonight, because Sherelle and them have God. SCAN, Sean Davey. Because he went live today. Let me see. Let me listen to a little bit of this, and then I got to get off because I do have. Although I'm working from home, this was streamed 2 hours ago. Let me see what he did. It's called Chrisean Rock fan baby deceased with same symptoms as Chrisean Jr. 8,000 petitions signed Baltimore mayor. Okay. Well, he not backing down. He ain't never scared. He ain't never scared.
Top 3 colognes every man should have in 2025.
Dolce and Gabbana.
Yes, I'm not paying for non-commercial. Okay.
Me neither, honey. Me neither.
Good evening, everyone.
If y'all don't know what Sean Davey looks like, this is him. And then I'm on.
I'm warming up in here. I'm not going to be here long because I have something to do. But we have a job and we have things to do.
Well, he ain't backing down, is he?
Hello, everyone. Then I'll let's keep going.
Okay, he gonna talk about Chrisean, I'm sure.
On everything that's going on.
I was using Manscaped for years until I found this.
All right,
it's called
guys.
the Flex Series by.
She's about to get off of her little thing. I've got to go cook supper. It's done snowed 5 damn inches at my house today. And I don't even know what's going on because I didn't even hear anything about it. I'm sitting here with some groceries, but not enough to be snowed in like I am snowed in at this moment. So, but we're about to have breakfast for dinner, if you know what I mean. Bacon, eggs, and grits. Possibly some biscuits for dinner. Okay. Can we all pray for Junior, please? Please, we got to pray for Junior. Because this is just unacceptable. She's got to be having the connections to be able to get away with it. But let's pray for Junior. Save Junior, everybody. Thank you guys for being here with me. Thank you so much. And listen, if I find anything else, I'll come back after I have dinner. Love you guys. Thank you. Bye-bye.